Ventura F 5.0, 24 volt. It's running at 26 volt with 2 battle barns. Parallel. Pushing a 24-foot boat on his inaugural, first. It's on his first trip. Watch out for the holes. Honey.
Baby.
Is it going?
It is going.
Making some good time.
This 24-footer like it's nothing.
That's at like quarter throttle, and we got the wind at her face pretty good. With a lot of structure. Solar ain't hooked up to it yet. It's still hooked up to my little 24 volt battery for the trolling motor. Here's the throttle. Got a lot of throttle to go. This is my first full throttle test. See, she goes a little quieter. See if them 100 amp hour batteries will push. Might shut off on me. A lot of juice. Probably 3/4 throttle maybe. Keep away from that left right edge, honey. A lot of tree stumps. That's full throttle. Are you really leaving the wake if they can't hear you? Man, without that extra weight from that 115 Yummy on here, she don't push much of a weight. I will hardly ever run at full throttle unless there's an emergency, but because you just don't. The extra little bit of speed for all that wasted energy, you know, it ain't worth it. I love to run about half throttle. It's a brushless engine. The only one I've seen from Walmart, and they're sold out now, but it was here in a couple of days. Direct ship.
Videos on YouTube in English. They've all been in.
I haven't seen anybody in America. Now, I've seen a lot of videos of electric, but most of them are so expensive.
It looked like a hogfish, but I know it wasn't.
A hogfish?
It was orange.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Hogfish be in fresh water for very long.
Oh, lake hatch and all. My beautiful wife.
I can't, but I know a guy.
Full throttle, she's torquey. And I'll show you more. It's got 2 shallow drive trims on this boat with a 25-inch transom, which floating very high because no motor, obviously. Tri-tune, obviously. And that middle tune's a 20-footer with plain and straight. That was off of a warranty boat that I bought. I had to rip my 20-inch transom Yamaha 115 off of it because it was always stuck in the mud with this shallow water. About 3/4 throttle. I wish I had a little more cable because I gotta figure out what to do with it. We'll figure it out. But who knows how long it'll run on 100 amps. Now I'll have solar going to this boat. I've heard some electric boat guys say, "Oh, so it never works. It's not gonna work." Well, it's gonna work on my boat. I'm gonna make it work. You might be right, it don't work on every boat. But don't say something don't work, because I'm just gonna prove you wrong. I mean, yeah.
Big Jimmy
Now an
says, what could
e-pulsion,
go wrong?
an e-pulsion would be nice. And I know it'd be quieter than this, but them navies, whew, just for that motor's, what, $3-4 grand, maybe more.
This was $1,500.
$1,500 out the door, and it's 24 volt, which is really, the other ones are all 48 volt or some kind of weird 36. They always do it so you buy their batteries, and I don't know. I guess if
it has a proprietary battery, I think.
the smaller ones do, but the navies do as well. But you can put a regular 48 volt on it as well with the right connection. I like that, but I really don't want 48 volts because that gets into the bite you level. I don't mind a little bigger cables. 24 volts, good, because I'm going to run my trolling motor anyway off of it. So I got to have a trolling motor to fish and whatnot, and just maneuverability. So that's what made me like this one. Besides the $1,500 price tag, that was a bonus. And I'm gonna run the batteries inside and all. I just couldn't. Now, I was thinking about making an install video, but there's nothing to it. If you can put a transom mount trolling motor on, this ain't much worse. You just hook up the steering. It's nothing. It's like any other. Yes, everything's easy about it. You put the prop on, you hook the cables up. It's nothing. Transom mount trolling motor's harder than mounting this thing. I think I got an hour into mounting the thing, if that. Look how shallow it is. If you're gonna live on Hatchinall, you gotta have an airboat or be weird and have great big pontoon boat with electric that don't weigh nothing. And someday we're going to make that journey to Okeechobee, and I want to have a ton of solar. I want to have electric motors. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. You never know. But it is brushless. I mean, you ain't going to get a regular brush trolling motor. And I looked into the brushless trolling motors. Yeah, they're as much as an e-pulsion. They're so expensive. 3, 4, 5 grand? No, I don't think so. And it ain't gonna push like this one.
We'll put the link in the description.
Mash on it. Nice, beautiful day, though. And I tell you, we run the trolling motor without a motor on the back. That's tough, especially in a pontoon. I don't have my compass puck on it. Swing left, stay closer to shore, and it was all over the place, especially in a drift. She drifts funny without the motor on it. It's just, it was a weird experience with nothing on the back, because we came out last night with just that front trolling motor, which is a 24 volt Minn Kota. Yeah, she was gusting hard from out of the north. We went up there and tried drifting back, and just the characteristics of this thing going back was just weird. So it's going to be a bonus to definitely have something on the back for drag. I even tried a small junk 12 volt that I had back there just for dragging. It wasn't enough. I might still have to get some buckets or a drift sock or something, but neat little gimmick. We'll see how she lasts. Put her in neutral. It comes with all that cabling, even the center cable. And then if you come around this way, there's a latch back here. Fat man needs a table back here, but if you run it like that, see, like that, it's locked position. Oh, no, it's locked position. You got ways to trim it up. I got that on the next nut. But anyways, if you put it up here, then it's unlocked. So if you hit something, but then you get lifted up, that's your first shallow drive. And it's got another shallow drive and then another position I'll show you in a minute. But if you, let's try that real quick. Go ahead and steers to the right a little bit. So let me spin this chair around. Hold that for a sec. Alright, I'm gonna see if she'll. Cavitation. But I bet you that prop ain't no deeper than it has to be in the water. We're floating low. We're that pontoon's maybe 5 inches in the water. Let's see. Be nice to have a cavitation plate on it. Man, she's just enough to start pulling that water out though. I'm surprised. I should have brought my amp meter. I'd like to know how many amps this thing's pulling. My camera's messed up, but there's a gator.